Hey. Welcome to another episode of Meet the Shoe Podcast, Shackle History Unleashed. I'm Sade.
I'm Nina. What's
And
up,
we're, hey,
y'all? What's up, Wednesday?
I know it's Wednesday night, guys. Hope y'all tuning in. Come on into the room, the Meet the
Mhm.
Shoe room. Yes.
That's
But
right.
it's been some disturbing things going on. I don't know what this world is coming to. But I woke up to, the news where a woman called the police department from Springfield, Illinois. Her name is um
Sonia Mosley, Macy, Macy's,
Massey.
huh?
So Sonia Massey or Massey, she called
Massey.
the
Okay.
police for protection.
Yep.
She called the police to come check out her home because she felt there was a prowler around her house.
hmm
Never in your mind you would think that would
If you
result
call the police, that they coming to kill you.
right or being so upset at you
hmm
like you did something wrong.
Right.
So this officer entered her home and asked her for ID, which I wouldn't have. I would have
His
been
name is his name is Sean Grayson.
Sean Grayson. I don't know how old
Yeah.
he is. That should be out for public. Not
Sagamon. He's from Sagamon County Sheriff's Office.
we
That's
already
that's
know
that's
we
the
already
that's
know
the
what kind of,
county that he was
we already
in.
know what kind of town that is. But
Right.
uh, she mentioned, he said something to her about going to turn off the boiling water that she had was boiling for her tea or
Because
coffee.
she was previously burnt boiling water anyway.
Yes, exactly.
And on it, it looks as though she was having a casual conversation with them.
Yeah.
Nothing about the conversation sound hostile.
Nope.
He was already on 1,000 with his racist ass to
Yeah.
begin with. Ain't
Yeah.
ain't no ain't no way of cutting it pretty. Ain't no
No.
way of making it look good. Nothing. He
None of that.
already was on defense. And how are you on defense when somebody's calling to ask you to protect them?
Yeah. Exactly.
That's just it's I'm tired of talking about it.
Me
Like
too.
we
I'm
have
so
to talk
pissed.
about it, but it's so past disrespect. Nobody's gonna get it till it starts happening to them.
Right.
Period. It's
Right.
not it's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Mm-hmm.
that enraged, and like she said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. She felt the devil in that room when the devil was at her door.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
that's exactly what all of them were.
And that
I
devil was in
mm,
him for sure.
yeah, it
So
definitely
he
was.
directed her to go turn off the pot of boiling water. She went over there. She said,
Mhm.
"Oh yeah, I don't want anything to burn." She laughing. And she goes and dumps the water in the sink, turns off the stove, and dumps the water in the sink. And as she's dumping it, he's saying, "I know you're not gonna throw it or something." It just happened so fast. He said, put it down before I shoot you in your fucking face." Why would you threaten somebody about shooting them in their face when she is so far away from you? She
Yeah,
she couldn't have
this
thrown a knife to hit you.
it's so sad that they're programmed as a child. They're
Mm-hmm.
programmed to be disrespectful. They're programmed to this system to be we're a threat when they've been the threat from the beginning.
From the beginning.
They can't do shit without us, nothing. But you constantly want to kill us.
All
Like
the
every
time.
single thing that's in our surroundings right now, black people created stop sign, the lights, the injectors in the car, the systems to make the smart cars work, like the phone that we're on right now, just
Yeah,
every single thing
everything.
that black people have created, and you have the nerve to be so disrespectful, so angry, so evil.
It's
It's
sad.
I'm sick of talking about it. Like I didn't see enough outrage on this system, right?
Right.
That they control. I didn't see enough about this woman being killed. It was stupid. He's being charged now, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's it says he's in her Illinois home while responding to her call for 911 has held 6 different police jobs since 2020. How in the fuck?
What?
It's
How the
2000.
hell?
I'm discussing too much, but it's 2024. You had 6 jobs since 2020.
Right. Something in this
That
record was funky. Something
look
in
at
this
the
record's
but
background.
look at this system as we constantly talk about systems. That's what our podcast is about, right? Look at this system that has allowed him to job jump 6 times. This
Because he's
system,
a
we could have never, me or you could have never job jumped
no,
6 times.
no. That's because he's a white male and he's in the police. Each police force know what happened in the past, what they did. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Keep on
Exactly.
move him through each county and
Yeah.
find a desk job and move him back on the beat of the street and
Yeah.
look what he has done. And that's not even the end of it. After they all the officers get called on the scene, he comes out and they say one of the police don't know how she got shot, who shot what. One
The
of
ones that were standing right there with him, them motherfuckers knew.
It was one. It was one. It was just two of them there. The other officers came after the gunshot when he reported.
But the
They
one
shot
that was
one
there
down.
was on his side.
Yeah,
The one that
no,
was there knew he was out of line.
yeah, and you see, he walked away from him too, like he was pissed. He was crying.
Yeah.
He was actually crying in the car. They said,
Yeah, because look at what he witnessed. That's just human emotion. Like he don't know he in the position of the other people that's been with other officers that have been with their fellow
"Partners,
officer that done some foul stuff,
yeah,
right?
yes,
There he's in that same position like you was wrong for that.
yeah, you was."
Cause he's standing back. The one they weren't
You
even
was.
he wasn't even up on her. You see
But
both their
you know
cameras.
what? But thank God he had his camera. The other one didn't really have his camera on. I don't think.
Who the one that shot her?
Yeah,
Well, the body cam, it says that
it was
footage
on for a
review.
little bit.
It shows that Massey told the deputy, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." And then
Mhm.
she apologized after the officer threatened to shoot her. She poured the water into the sink and ducked down behind the counter, covering her face with what appears to be a red oven mitt. She briefly rose and Grayson shot her 3 times in the face.
That's some
Oh
dirty
my
dog shit.
God. I
That's
couldn't
some
watch all the video, you guys. I could not
I
watch all of the
couldn't.
video. I just didn't want to, like, I don't even want to see those things in my mind in my sleep in that
It's hard
fear.
to go to
I
sleep.
heard it. I kind of watched it, but I didn't see the full. I'm reading what happened, right? Reading yesterday and reading today, and then
I
reading like
saw it.
the celebrities things. And
I couldn't sleep.
saw some of it, but
I couldn't sleep, Danina. It was sad
yeah,
because
yeah.
that lady did not deserve that. She didn't have any type of weapon. She wasn't defensive. She wasn't nothing. And you threatened her before, say I will shoot you in your face, and you do it. Actually, do
And
it.
she
That's
said, "I'm
murder.
sorry." She apologized, which she didn't even owe you that because you was the aggressor.
He was
Like, why?
the devil. He
Yeah,
was the
he
devil
was.
at the time. He was the devil. Point blank. Period. So as he's leaving, all the other platoon come. The
He
officer,
was.
one of the officers say, "Well, who's the shooter? Who's the?" He said, "I guess I am."
Oh,
Excuse me.
oh, he was finna lie. He was
Who's
finna lie.
I guess I'm the suspect. Then he walks around and the
They
other officers
charging him
say,
with 3 counts of first-degree murder. Finally, let's see which one of them stick. Aggravated battery with a firearm and officials' misconduct in Massey's death.
as they should. But that ain't the kicker. They got him on record saying, "Oh, that bitch was crazy." Why would you say that? She wasn't crazy.
She wasn't crazy.
Whole human being.
A mother of two.
Was her kids there? I pray they weren't.
It says, shows that Gracie, when he was in training when he was 30 years old, but he's 36 now. Worked 3 full-time jobs, 3 part-time jobs in 4 police departments and 2 sheriff offices over the past 4 years, all within the state of Illinois. So why are you getting bounced around? Grayson was employed at 3 different police departments in 2021. What's wrong with you? Y'all didn't see the loose cannon in
Yes.
2021?
Right.
They're
Right.
saying that in 2021 alone, the record showed his shortest term of employment with the Kincaid Police Department, where he was employed by just over 3 months. Records list that his reason for leaving is as other. His long-term employment of was with the Sangamon County Sheriff
Mhm.
Office, where he worked for years, for a year and 2 months.
Okay.
Grayson was fired
I wonder what he was fired
last week.
for.
He was last week following Massey's death.
Of course. That was like blatant, just
All
bloodshed.
his listed for reason is other.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just reading through the 10-mile radiuses of the villages of the police departments that he's constantly going through. That's what they're saying. That he goes 10 miles outside of,
His
the police department that
right.
Verdun Police Department hired him part-time
Mm-hmm.
from May to December in 2021. He also worked full-time at Auburn Police Department from July 21st, 2021 to May. Why is he? And both departments listed the reason for leaving as resigned. He's confrontational. And you
Yeah.
had him on the beat. That
Yeah.
is not cool. He
That's
should
not
have had
cool.
private jobs. They
That
should have had him personalized, stationed in
yeah.
private positions,
Yeah.
never on the beat. He was a loose cannon. Then you're in Chicago.
Right.
Oh
Oh, you
wow,
know what, baby? Don't worry. Illinois is gonna take care of them prison. That prison system ain't nothing nice. Illinois is gonna take care of him. I'm sorry. He gonna be somebody bitch down there.
he's he's had some really short terms of employment, y'all. He's
That
only worked
shows
6 months to a year.
that
He
shows
worked at this department. Yeah, he worked at this department for a year and a half. 6 months to a year on each thing.
but you know what? That shows that a lot of people are short tempered. They don't. A lot of people don't believe in God, and them the type of people you don't want to deal with. You don't want to fool with people like that, because they are. Soon as you, girl, just like what he did. So it's a learning lesson for everyone else too, not to get fly in the mouth with anyone, because
Right.
people just killing people just for anything. Just step on somebody's shoe, you get killed. So
Yeah.
it's time to
Her dad said the biggest question is how did this man ever get hired in law enforcement?
right.
When a black man has just a little blemish in his credit, he can't
Amen.
get hired in the police department.
Nope.
But here's a man who in 4 years has been in 6 different departments.
Yeah.
The sheriff here is an embarrassment, the dad said. He should be ashamed because why is he continuing on? There's plenty of people that want to be police officers.
Right.
Why are you guys allowing the people that you see are loose cannons continue? They're not
Yeah.
for the people or of the people. He
No.
couldn't even orchestrate any kind of order because
Maybe
look how aggressive and evil he was.
maybe he's related to somebody we don't know. Maybe when we go down that rabbit hole, and maybe he might be related to somebody that's higher up that's trying to keep him on the force.
Yeah. Ben Crumb said Sonia needed a helping hand, not bullets in her face.
My God.
We cannot continue to shoot first and ask questions later
Right. But you
when
know
it's
what?
black people only.
Right. When it's black people only. But you know what, Nina? When you think about, remember that policy, the Project 2025,
Yeah.
where officers won't go to jail for just shooting anybody. They have they
Yeah,
have
that's that's
they have the
that's
right to
not gonna
shoot
work.
whoever.
They
That
have a
is
right to shoot you.
that's Gestapo style. It's like the cop
But
might get
why?
mad
But
at
here's
you.
my thing. This is not. this type of thing is not even happening in any other part of the world. America, the land of the free, that was built off the backs of black people, that you've stolen everything and can't and have allowed all these other people to come over, take
Yeah.
over, and live off of every single thing our ancestors have worked hard for
Mm-hmm.
free.
For free.
And then to
Oh, and
kill us and to come up with all these dumbass laws that you're nobody in no part of the world is adapting to what you're doing. But this is supposed to be the land of the free,
it
free
ain't
for
the land of
all,
the free.
freedom to be, freedom to
It's
ring.
not the
How?
land. It's not the land for
How?
free for the people that's here like us, that's born here. It's not. It's nothing's for free for us. We can't even get pay for a handout. We couldn't get it.
Yeah, yeah,
We're held to a different status than our other counterparts. It's like you want to get a loan or something, get a house, get anything like that. You having triple standards, not
yeah,
double, triple. You got to
mhm,
go by. It is sad. It's really sad, and I'm tired of it. And
yeah,
speaking of all this, we have no woman running for president. How you feel
yeah.
about
Well, there was a story that I saw, and somebody was breaking down. I was looking for it just now. They were breaking down all of the things, all of the reasons why not to vote for her.
that? Okay,
Everyone is upset for the fact that she was over the crime bill.
right?
And so they exposed her. Like she put violations and laughed about it when she was asked if she ever smoked marijuana. She blocked evidence. She blocked evidence that would have freed an innocent man from death row until the courts forced her to do so. She kept people in prison beyond their sentences to use them as cheap labor for the state of California. And she fought to keep tax bail system in place that impacts poor people in the worst kind of way. Bottom line is, Senator Harris, when you were in a position to make a difference and an impact in these people's lives, you did not. And worse yet, in the case of those who were on death row, innocent people, you actually blocked evidence from being revealed that would have freed them until you were forced to do so. There is no Whoa. For that. And the people who suffered under your reign as prosecutor, you owe them an apology. Senator Harris. What you think?
The whole thing is that was her job. Can't get mad
That
at her.
was her job. Good, great point, Sade.
You
That
can't
was
get
her
mad at her.
job.
Number two, you should have committed a crime.
Shouldn't have committed a crime, but we're talking about the innocent people that
But
she blocked evidence
right.
for them to prove their innocence, right? And also, she thought it was funny to continue to initiate the crime bill and to continue to put blacks and Latino in prison. Nobody's running with her narrative of all that's a change
but
situation.
I understand that, but she's not the only one that
Hillary Clinton did it. We were considered super predators, right? Black
right.
males were, right?
Mm-hmm.
All that's understood. The thing about it is, every single time it's time for an election, it's always a plot twist,
It
right?
is over
It's
all the time.
always some funky stuff. The only thing now, we're more mindful because of the internet, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're not just able to just sit and watch the news, right?
Right.
Or read the paper. We're seeing everything, and they're trying so hard to get a hand on this internet, to block things to see. But see, that's why the everything with all of the media, they're trying to control everything. You
Right.
can't keep
But
on
so the whole
controlling
thing is,
people.
they might talk about that, but they should have said the pro that she came up with a program for people to come out of prison. Did they say that?
No, they didn't talk about that.
The
Now, did
folks
she
did not.
ever release? I don't know. I'm unaware, right?
Right. Uh-huh.
I'm just finding out
Created a
that
whole program.
they never talked about all of the people that Obama released from prison, but they talked
No,
about all of the people that Trump released, because we know people personally
they got
that
out.
Trump has released, and those people are stern on, those families are stern on
Yeah.
voting for Trump.
Yeah.
You can't turn
But
them no other way. They're
but
all
the only
on
thing
Trump's
I
side.
about Trump, I don't like his integrity. Trump was a big advocate. I mean, big time all over the news talking about locking up the Central Park Five boys, and then they didn't.
Yeah, and they're innocent.
And they were
And never
innocent.
apologize
And
to
he
them.
never.
Never
But
apologize to
that's
them.
the thing I'm talking about. She went back and apologized. She did go back and create that program after all that stuff she worked for. As a prosecutor, she created that program for people getting out of prison and getting them out early. So they need to
Okay.
go back and do their work. Now, him for sure, he has no integrity. In fact, he didn't apologize to the Central Park
He
Five boys.
did not.
He waiting on
He
an
did
apology.
not. If they don't
So
deserve, they received funds,
it
but
wasn't enough.
it wasn't enough. That's what I was gonna say. It wasn't enough because their youth was taken from them.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's one thing. So why they talking about her? What about him? Sexually molesting women.
And the big
Raping women.
narrative that they're running on is she's the former prosecutor that locked people up, and he's a felon, and they're going against each other. Everybody think that that's something big. What do
Yeah,
you
but
think about that?
it really don't equate. You know what I'm saying? Okay, he committed a crime. Yeah, he did. Okay, but the whole thing is he's not getting prosecuted for it. He's not gonna do no time for it. They fucking threw it out the door. So
Right.
y'all need to stop it. Stop voting on somebody that's kind-hearted and peaceful. I don't like when a man downgrade women, and that's all I
No,
ever seen him do.
always.
How about how ugly a woman is? That,
She not ugly though. She definitely
he
ain't
go around
ugly.
saying she's a dummy. How she's a
Right.
dummy? She went to law school. How many
Yeah,
times did
exactly.
up the ladder? I mean, stop throwing out those negative vibes. You know what I'm saying?
They got even with the they got the white media has people thinking that Michelle Obama is a man, and that Obama is gay. I mean, I don't know. They there's all these different agendas that they have for each president,
That's
right?
because she wrote in her book that she had her kids through IVF. If people use common sense, IVF is like taking an egg, putting
Yeah,
their sperm and their egg together,
yeah, yeah.
disseminating the egg in her. A man cannot have a baby.
Right.
If she was a man, she wouldn't have been able to push them kids
Yeah,
out.
she actually was pregnant. IVF just
Exactly.
helped her get the girls to come out. That's it. They just pushed it through because it didn't happen
Yeah,
naturally, right?
right. So it
Yeah.
happened. She was pregnant. She gave birth, but let them tell it. They think she's a man.
Yeah. Mm.
People always have. Oh, we got some crazy people out here in this world. Jesus, please don't let me get to that point. I just want to. There's no logical thinkers, no critical thinkers, none of that. It's just surface. They
Yep.
go everything they hear, they go with. They could easily be brainwashed. Easily brainwashed.
Yeah, man. I think that we ain't gonna it's gonna be another plot twist before November on
Yeah.
somebody else getting thrown in the race. Somebody else is gonna throw their head in. We don't know who. I don't see her winning. Honestly,
I don't know.
I'm seeing it be Trump. I'm really looking at it as it's gonna be Trump. I mean, nobody's doing anything for black people, so I don't have any vote at all. I'm not voting. Just saying, I'm not. There's nothing there. Ain't not one thing there. We were mad because Obama was in a position. Okay, as the president, he wasn't gonna be able to give us no reparations. Every single thing that he fucking put through, they Trump eliminated it.
No, Trump turned it around. Yeah, he did
That's
immediately.
what I'm saying. So you got a black woman in here now. What's she gonna do? Anything that she do, if she gets up in there, anything that she does is gonna get eliminated as soon as
They're
she's
gonna, they
out the
gonna
White
shoot it down. They're gonna shoot it down. But it's Congress. Congress and the houses, they the big dogs. I
House.
don't
Exactly.
understand why anybody think the president don't do nothing but sign the bill. The
Yeah.
bill that the Congress and Senate come up with. That's it.
It's not
Sign
necessarily
or veto.
the president
Veto
can't make
or
no
sign
change. And no, all he could do is veto.
it. Veto or sign it. Right.
Yeah. That's
Sign
it.
it. Do y'all understand law? Learn law, y'all. Learn it,
Yeah.
learn it, learn it. So
Yeah.
whoever's in office, hopefully, but scary thing is Trump get into office, Project 2025 is going to be in full effect. Just know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it definitely is.
It's going
They
to be in
try to
effect.
make up all those excuses about how it's not and he don't have anything to do with it. He didn't do
He
it and this
does.
and that. Hey, they letting these people that was stuffed in lockers and bullied all their life come up with the to ways to rule America. Like I'm saying, it's no longer the land of
Mhm.
the free. It's for emotion. It's ran off of
Yep.
emotion.
It is ran off of you.
Everything is ran off of emotion.
Yes,
Everything.
yes. Yes, it is.
I say that the only way for anything to change and especially unite is if United States unite as a one.
Yeah, we
Because
have to.
everybody outside the country is looking at us as fools. Look at our you seen the planes this week.
Oh my God, disaster.
Every single airport was stuffed with people.
Yeah,
How is the delay lasting a week or two?
it's
There's
still
no way that a
Delta.
delay will last a week or two.
Delta is still in a funk. Oh, Delta gonna have to put out some good deals, baby.
I mean, yeah, because they were the heaviest. They're always the. Are they the most popular
Yes,
airline? 'Cause everybody runs to, right?
they are.
So Delta didn't understand it though. They didn't understand why their system was going down. They're
Microsoft.
saying they're saying that right, Microsoft, right? But they're saying that Russia tapped in.
You never know.
People are saying that overseas. We're supposedly in war with them right now.
But look, Southwest had the same problem last year in December. Remember Southwest
Okay,
had a
I
problem,
remember that.
and
I
they
do
had the
remember.
so-called same software up as Microsoft software. They changed their software. Now they were able to fly just with no problems. When we went out of town this past week, it was smooth, flights on time and everything. So I'm thinking Delta may not have changed their software at the time. So it's gonna take a while for them to change their software. And then I'm hearing Delta pilots not even showing up.
Oh wow.
And it got to be another thing to it for Delta pilots not to show up to work to do them flights. Got to be.
Wow.
They know what's going on inside their department. You know what I'm saying? Firsthand. They might be scared to fly. They might know something we don't know. That's scary.
Very much so. I don't understand it. I hope that in the end, I'm very just to recap. I'm very glad that the shooter, he's not even honored as a police officer.
Right.
The coward
Yes.
that shot her is in jail with no bond.
No bond.
No bond. uh from Miss Kamala Harris, I guess we'll see.
We'll see.
What other lies, the lies that if they're gonna, come true, that you're gonna tell us that you're gonna do for us. I don't know. But as of right now, today, what is it? June what? I mean, excuse me, look at me, June. July the
24.
24th.
Yes.
I'm not voting for anybody.
Okay.
My I can change though, right?
Oh
I
yeah, you
can
got
be
all the time.
convinced
Yeah, you
when
can.
I see the proof. When
And the
I see
proof.
proof coming, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if I see something or hear something, she might. And then
Yes.
guess what? Even Trump, if I hear something or see something,
I like. Yeah.
because
Exactly.
as of right now, Trump is winning. I'm
Right.
just saying.
Right now, I don't have. I'm on the fence. I don't know. Okay, that's it. I'm.
You don't know if you're gonna vote.
I don't know who I'm voting for,
Okay.
and depending on who she has as her VP, we'll know that too. So hopefully, she bring up who she has as her running
Well,
mate.
she better get it running, honey, because they said that she came up with 81 million. You hear me? In the
Oh
last 24 hours, she came up
no,
with 81 million
yes, she did.
donations. They want her in there against Trump. 81 million
It's over
in a
100 million.
48 hour time span. They said
Yeah,
that's never happened.
never had.
Now
And
they talking
then,
about what, and I can see why they want to eliminate black women, right?
oh, we're sassy. But look, Netflix just gave her 7 million.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Netflix. So if
saying.
y'all mad, get mad at him too, and stop watching Netflix.
Okay. That's
Turn your TV off.
okay, right. All these emotional folks. Okay, shut
Wham, wham, wham.
exactly.
Oh
Turn it on off too.
man,
Well,
look.
thank
But one
you,
thing
y'all, for tuning in on this
yes,
Wednesday. We appreciate y'all. As you can see, it's a critical time in the world. We constantly talking about voting, you know. We constantly talking about these systems. That's what our podcast is about. Please check out our sponsors, Cashmere Lux, Lena Beans Organic Plus,
and
and Bossed Up Beauty. See you
peace
Friday.
and love, guys. Peace and love. Peace and love.